Hi dear students, how are you? I hope you are safe and sound in your houses and stay home, stay safe and drink always warm water. It will help you, it will protect you from any dangerous situation and protect yourself. And in our last two classes, we just came through and well known about our poem Special Hero. And some of you have come across without even looking at the text. And now also if I ask you that you are able to recite the poem without looking at the text, I congratulate to you. And also your presentation was good and your comments was good, and you also recited the poem without seeing, and it shows your eagerness and willingness towards our learning the English. And especially today we will discuss about the new chapter, new lesson, new prose, the nose jewel by Raja Gobalachari. People call him Rajaji. I will tell you about Raja Gobalachari in our next session. I mean the end of this session. Next part we will see about the author Rajaji. Before that, I would like to share with you about the importance of the birds and their qualities. So the qualities of birds and the life lesson I can learn from the birds as a student. Time conscious is one of the best quality of a bird. When I say the qualities of birds, you can refer page number 1 in your textbook. And that life lesson I can learn from the bird, time conscious, is be on time to school. Early riser. The bird used to get up early in the morning. Get up early in the morning for us. Share your food. Birds used to share its food with its fellow birds. Be united with your friends. This is what the lesson, life lesson that we are learning from the birds. And beautiful. For bird it is a beautiful. Dress well and wear clean clothes for us. And focused on the target. All are living with a goal. Think of your goal always. Think about your goal. It will help you to reach your goal. And sing sweetly like the bird. Learn and appreciate music. Music is the food of soul. So for everyone, we should love the music and learn and appreciate music. Music is the food of soul. So let me share with you that important qualities of a bird, and I also shared with you the qualities of a bird and the life lesson I can learn from the birds. And also I would like to introduce about the important characters of this story. You may take it as a story or a lesson or the author's voice. And the characters are Ramaya and his wife, and 2 sparrows and their eggs, and the Meenakshi Ammal, the nearby house owner, and her female servant Kupai, and the Meenakshi Ammal daughter, and Meenakshi Ammal husband, and the magistrate, and the police, and the village people. Now let us enter into the story. In this story, Ramaya was a simple man living in a town. He lived with his wife in a nice house made of tiled roof. He was not a rich, but he could take care of his family. And before that, I would like to share with you the importance word of the title nose jewel. I would like to tell you that who will wear this nose jewel. The word nose jewel is also called as a nose ring, nose stud, and nose jewel. So these are the words which is applicable for the girls and women who used to wear in their noses. And my dear boys, it may not relevant to you, but it may relevant to your fellow being, maybe your sisters or mother. Okay, as I said, Ramaya was a simple man living in a town. He lived with his wife in a nice house made of tiled roof. He was not rich, but he could take care of his family. He was not a rich man, Ramaya, but he could take care of his family with what he has. Two sparrows built a nest in a nice spot in the roof of Ramaya house, and the mother bird laid her eggs in it. So the mother bird laid her eggs in it and also living in the roof of Ramaya's house. My dear, began the male sparrow, and what do you want now? Asked his wife. Why does the lady of this house always quarrel with her husband? Quarrel means you should know the mouth fighting with somebody else. The mother used to fight with her father. No, what are you doing? I don't like it. You are not buying these things, and you are not buying this doll and oil. There is nothing in our house. There is no nothing, and we need this one, that one. Something is a quarrel, the fighting, mouth fighting. And what do you want now? Asked the wife. Wife means the female sparrow. Why does the lady of the house always quarrel with her husband? How am I to know? Said the female bird. Let us mind our own business. So this was the case for the female sparrow. The sparrow is telling that let us mind our own business. Let us not look about others. You are always self-centered, said the male sparrow, and added, should we not help the poor Ramaya? The female sparrow said with disdain. You should know the word disdain, feeling of contempt or scorn. Let us not worry about others. Let me see what help you can do for Ramaya. Please do not talk about what does not concern us. See that the cat does not come near our nest. That would be enough for you and me. So the female sparrow is telling to male sparrow, no need to look about others, whether his wife or Ramya. Let them do their duty. We should not worry about those things, but just to take care of our children, our eggs, because the cat is going to come near us. Like that, the female sparrow is saying. Somewhere in the muck heap lay a diamond nose jewel. The male bird picked it up and came to the nest with the shining stud in his beak and said to his wife, look, do you like this? So the nose jewel, muck heap from the dustbin, the male sparrow picked the nose jewel and came to his wife. Look, do you like this? Asked his female sparrow. The wife bird replied, what am I to do with the diamond nose stud or earring? Find some grub. The young ones are hungry. Grub means food. Just to find out the food. No need to carry these jewel, because birds are not used to wear these stud. It is belongs to human being. Then what happened? The bird dropped the diamond stud on the floor and went out in search of little worms for the young ones. Now the bird dropped the diamond stud on the floor of Ramaya's house. Ramaya's wife noticed the jewel as she was sweeping the floor. She picked it up with delight and wore it. She picked it up and delighted and wore it. From this, the struggle started. From this, the worriness started. From this, the Confucius started. Greedy wife. Ramya questioned her angrily. How did you get this diamond stud? I found it lying here yesterday and took it, that's all. We should go and hand over to the village magistrate. Do you know the magistrate? What is magistrate? Magistrate means one who knows the law and rules and regulation of the government, and he used to stand in front of everyone, and he used to judge the people. If tomorrow the police should come and search our houses, it will be a disgrace to us. So this is what the words of Ramaya. We should go and hand over it to the village magistrate. If tomorrow the police should come and search our houses, it will be disgrace to us. So it may be disgrace to us. Disgrace means what? Do you know the disgrace words? Disgrace means the state of being dishonored or covered with the same. So people may threaten that this Ramya only stolen the nose stud and wearing it. So with these things only, Ramya is telling to his wife that no need to wear this ring. Just hand over it to the magistrate. They will take and they will hand over to the householder, the holder of the nose jewel. Now in Meenakshi Ammal house nearby, the talk went thus. In Meenakshi Ammal house, the speech is going on. I forgot and left it in the bathroom. Kupai, the servant woman, must have swept it out. She is very careless and ignorant. So now you can understand the story that now the Meenakshi Ammal only missed the nose jewel, and this nose stud is belong to Meenakshi Ammal, the nearby householder of Ramaya's house. Now the talk is going like this. I forgot and left in the bathroom. Kupai, the servant woman, must have swept it out. Kupai means a servant woman. As I said in the beginning, the characters. Kupai, the servant woman of Meenakshi Ammal house. She is very careless and ignorant. Ignorant means, do you know? Ignorant. Ignorant means unaware. She is not aware of the things. One who is sweeping. The rich people used to blame the servants. She is not very clear. She is not punctual, and she is not obedient, and she is not careful. She is careless, and she used to sweep the house and she used to throw it out. So the mother Meenakshi Ammal consoled her little girl, saying, "Let us search and find it. Don't tell father yet. He would go into a rage if he knew that you had lost the diamond nose stud." Yes, dear friends, with this, let us finish the first unit, the first part. So now, the end of the session, I am saying that the mother Meenakshi Ammal consoled the little girl, saying, "Let us search and find it. Don't tell your father yet. He would go into a rage if he knew that you had lost the diamond nose." So he will scold you, he will threaten you, he will blame you that you are wearing this nose. So I will not give you other nose. So like that he will say. So before that, let us not tell your father. Let us try to find it out. So in this story, what are the things I have said? That just recall about nose jewel, the title I have said. Then Raja Gopalachari, as I said in the beginning, I will elaborately tell you in our next part, and all the important qualities of the birds and the life lesson that I can, as a student, we can learn from the birds. And also I introduce the characters, and also the important characters of this story is tool sparrow, male sparrow and female sparrow. They are sharing with themselves that looking at the struggle of the Ramaya's with his wife. And always the Ramaya's wife is quarreling with his husband. So we should help Ramaya. Like that the male sparrow is telling to female sparrow. The female sparrow is saying that need not to help them. Let us do our duty. And just control ourselves that cat will not take our children and our food and our eggs. And also he is just looking at from a muck heap that the diamond nose jewel and taking it and giving to his wife, female sparrow. And female sparrow is saying that what I am going to do with this nose stud, it is not helping us. It will help only the human beings. So that's this throw it away, the nose jewel, and just bring the grub. Grub means the food. Grub means the warm food, worms for the sparrows, children. Find the grub and throw it away. The bird dropped the diamond stud on the floor and went to the now the male bird dropped the diamond nose to the Ramaya's house. Now the Ramaya's wife picked it up and wore it. And this Ramaya is saying, why? This is not good. Just hand over to magistrate and he will hand over to police. And disgrace may fall on us. So it will not be accepted by his Ramaya's wife, and she is weary. Now the Meenakshi Ammal, the nearby householder, the rich girl, she is saying that I have missed the nose jewel, and her daughter is also crying, and she is consoling her. So from this part 1 we can come across 4 important questions. Those are, where did the sparrow build the nest? You know the answer. On the roof of Ramaya's house. And second question, why did the bird drop diamond stud? Why did the bird drop the diamond stud? To help the Ramaya and also teaching the lesson to his wife. The questions are page number 7. Okay. The third question, what were the words of Meenakshi Ammal to her daughter? What were the words of Meenakshi Ammal to her daughters? So the consoling words of Meenakshi Ammal to her daughters. And one more also essay question, paragraph question, why did the sparrow throw a nose jewel into Ramaya's house? Why did the sparrow throw the nose jewel into Ramaya's house? So to help Ramaya and his wife and teaching lesson to his wife. Yes, dear friends, you can come across these question answers, and you can also write down the things, and you can also mention the qualities and also life lesson I can learn from the birds in page number 1. You can also fill up the page number and you can take a photocopy and you can send it to the group. And next rest of the things and end of the climax scene we will see in the next part 2. And also the Rajaji, the author of this poem, we will elaborately let you know about him in our next class. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this class. Thank you all.